Good morning. Yeah, you guys win. We're just spectators. You guys are living it. Hi, I'm Jeff Merrill from JMYS in Stuart, Florida at the locks. Going to see our American Tug 435 Odyssey coming through. Army Corps of Engineers, amazing setup here. Really fun watching how the boats come in and go out. The whole system connecting the Gulf of America over to the Atlantic through the Lake Okeechobee. An amazing system of canals, waterways, spillways, all Army Corps of Engineers design. And here we are at the St. Lucie Locks in Stuart, Florida. Here comes the American Tug 435. Be coming through on a starboard tie, following the pontoon boat. The gates are open, so it's just a clear waterway right now. Far side is locked off. Getting ready to lock and roll. Crew of 3 aboard Odyssey today. The owner, Captain Kevin McCarthy, and then the co-listing broker John Hoffman. They started in Mobile, Alabama on this adventure to bring the boat to a new slip in Stuart, Florida. Proper requirement of wearing flotation life safety vests. John Hoffman back aft. Morning, John.
Morning. Bright sunny day.
Beautiful sunny day. The far end of the lock is closed off right now. There's a little pontoon boat they're going to be sharing the lock through. Manatees do come through here. I haven't seen anything, or I haven't seen any of them today, but they are known to come through here. They did this before there were locks. Kevin over on the side deck, John back aft, the owner operating. Calm day, smooth water. There's a little trepidation for a lot of people coming through a lock. If you haven't done it before, it's always a first time. Lockmaster is usually very helpful. Communicate by VHF, help you out if you need any help. Kevin picking up the bow line, John picking up the stern line. And now we see some action back aft. Gates are coming together. Height, the water in here dropping down. The full span of this lock, I believe, is 14 feet. Call it the big shortcut. You could go all the way around Key West to get from one side to the other, but this is a little bit easier. Fresh water as well. Gates are about ready to be sealed up. Last chance for fish or manatee to sneak through. Reading some of the signs here, it said Gulf of Mexico. I haven't had a chance to correct that with the new order to Gulf of America, but that's a separate discussion. Odyssey is ready, side tied. John tending the stern line. There's the owner checking on things, slowly seeing the water level go down. Okeechobee waterway is just an amazing liquid highway, as it's been described. This is one way of doing part of the Great Loop. Could be your starter locks, or it could be ending up. This American Tug 435 did truck over from the state of Washington and was launched in Florida, and the owner headed north, went up along the Atlantic coast, multiple states, through the Great Lakes, into the Mississippi, Tennessee, Tombigbee. We initially had the boat listed in Mobile, Alabama at Saunders, and we've moved it over to Stuart, Florida, get more in tune with the local market for boats like this. But this is going to complete the loop for this particular vessel coming back through. See the water's dropping down. Nice, slow, steady process. This facility is part of a beautiful recreational park on the other side. Once you get through RV park, John Hoffman has grown up in this area, was telling me that you used to be able to just pitch a tent over here. Now it's a full-fledged RV park. A lot of visitors come through here every year. Filming this in March of 2025, so give an idea of storms in other parts of the country, and pretty nice summer weather here in Stuart. A little more obvious now that the water's going down. You can see there are some insets into the walls that show some vertical bars. Those are for putting lines on, securing them. Also good safety rails all the way around. Haven't seen a lock master out, but they're usually with a inflatable vest and oftentimes clipped onto the sides too. Nice, slow, and safe. That's the game here. I'm guessing today the water level is maybe 10-foot difference. See how far down they go. This is the walkthrough. I don't want to get stuck on the other side, but just to give you another perspective of the lock chamber. St. Lucie is a great location. Stuart, Florida. Love this area. Spent a little bit of time over on Lake Okeechobee, Clewiston. It's a fun area to visit. There's some great places to stop and always good places to dine, and just fabulous people. Two boats locking together today. I imagine there are times when the entire thing is packed. And when we first started filming, there was a cutwater coming through the other way. It had the lock all to themselves. Haven't researched this, but I believe unlike the Panama Canal, we've got the same water being pumped back and forth here, so it's a little bit easier to have traffic come through. It's on demand. You just call by radio when you want to come through. Gentleman I was talking to earlier going all the way across to see the other side. Before entering the locks, there is a few dock slips at the far end where you can tie up. Park area, restrooms, facilities. Patience and not being in a rush. One of the virtues, or a couple of the virtues, of cruising. On a hot day, kind of nice to be in the shade too. I think hurricane damage was what prompted the Army Corps of Engineers to start shoring things up and making sure this was a good, safe waterway to travel through. Back in the 1920s, I believe after World War II, it might have been a WPA project to continue. Officially opened in 1937. I'm reading a sign across from me. And the sign also states that by cutting through here, you're saving approximately 206 miles if you were to go around the tip, get around Key West and come all the way around. So save some time. You miss some of the offshore routing, and of course you miss all the excitement of Key West and the Florida Keys, but just to get through and get going, it's a great shortcut. All right, we're opening up on the far side. It's about an 18-minute from locks closed to locks open. Don't see anybody on the other side ready to come in, but it could be around the corner. Like that pontoon boat ahead is away. Odyssey will start up. There we go. And they're off. Cleared out. Gates closing, and they're picking up a little speed to get away. this is the last lock for them, or the first lock for people coming the other way. Cutting through, so they're on their water level now. Thank you for watching. I hopefully will be able to speed up some of that because it's a little bit of a waiting game as the water's going down, but really not that difficult to do the locks. It helps if you've done it before or have somebody with you. 3 people on board, 1 to operate the boat, 1 on the bow, 1 astern. Really made it easy for Odyssey. So we appreciate you watching this, and thanks for following the channel. Continue to subscribe. Appreciate your comments, and we'll try to do another video like this when we get a chance. But it's a fun day here in St. Lucie at the locks. They're just about done closing up. Trap the water in here, and they'll be ready for the next boaters, whichever direction they're coming. Don't see anybody ready. All set. Hey, it's been another great day out on the water. Thank you for watching the video that just completed, and thank you for joining me on the JMYS YouTube channel. We do now have over 150 videos of different content. Thank you for watching those. I have a lot of fun filming these. If you'd like to subscribe, we appreciate that. Over 31,000 subscribers at this point. If you would like a reminder of when the next video is going to come out, you can click on the bell. We love it when you give us those thumbs up. Thank you for that. And I appreciate your comments. Not all of them, but most of them, and I try to respond to them. So thank you for them. Yes, these are the shirts I wear. They're Ren Spooners. I'm not changing that. We do have a couple other videos you can watch. You can click on one of these 2 over on the side. Please come back when you have some more time. We always have more content coming up on the JMYS YouTube channel. We thank you for your time, and we hope to see you again back here soon.